Welcome to another edition of Weathering the Storm. We are finding out what items are flying off the shelves and how shoppers and stores are preparing for what forecasters are calling a potentially active hurricane season. We hit various supermarkets and hardware stores to get a sense of if persons were prepared for this year's season. Here's what Trelina Lewis had to say.
You should be prepared for anything because how this day and age going, you never know. Because we say we have a hurricane season, but you got tsunamis and all stuff happening all the time, so you should always be prepared for any and everything.
Mark Gill was also a believer in early preparedness and shared with us some of the plans he already had in place.
We're getting solar panels on our roofs, so we're building a battery store, and with a battery store we're putting an extended store to the back, so that'd be provisions of dry stock, etc., and dry foods, batteries, lights, water. So if we are out for any amount of time, we should be hopefully prepared.
For Prince Bailey, he said he never wanted to be swept up in the last-minute Bajan rush.
We don't ever want to be caught if they hear a hurricane coming or a storm. People come to clean themselves. I don't want to do that.
Noel Nurse also believed that preparing ahead of time was key to staying safe. He and his family already had food items stored and replenished them on a regular basis.
We don't wait till hurricane season to prepare. I always have canned stuff, and we rotate it. We use some of it for breakfast, we use some of it at dinner, and we replace that all the time. So our pantry is always stocked.
For Nicole Jones, planning ahead was critical for keeping herself and her family secure.
I already prepared all the time with my stock, but my canned foods and my dry goods all the time. So you don't wait till last minute, because you know how the supermarket gets and stuff. Then people hear everything, you know how the Barbadians react. Like the word is going to take, sorry to say.
So, what do you think is important for you to prepare?
I think it's important for me because I have a son, my family, maybe, and to me the last minute thing is too rushy, and to me generally you're supposed to always be prepared for anything that comes your way.
Lorenzo Watson was also set.
By the time June stepped in, I started buying my stuff from the supermarket, my sardine and coffee and tuna and biscuits store. I don't want a person, so anything I got enough, I go along. In a sense, trying to get the whole house slowly. If something happens real bad, you can't get chances. You got to take care of yourself.
However, he said that he did not have an emergency plan in place and would not be leaving his home no matter how severe a hurricane became.
I ain't got a hurricane, not that bad, because no matter what happens, I live in my home. I think I can handle it by myself. If I have a family, it make a difference. But by myself, I can stay by myself. I can stay there alone.
What if your roof blows off?
If my roof blows off, I find something else. I got a stone, I'm going stone. I'm going stone. My stone is off on. I'm going stone. As long as I'm wrong stone. That'd be alright. That's why insurance payment insurance be earned. So that anything happens, I covered.
We also spoke with various members of management at different hardware stores, and there was a consensus that Bajans were preparing earlier than usual.
We've seen several customers passing through, looking for certain items, obviously, because they know it starts with the hurricane season and they want to be prepared.
Lisa walked us through the popular items that customers were gravitating towards.
Customers are looking for basically generators, which is a big seller of ours. They have also been to our drive-through, checking for, the galvanized to put on the roofs, to block up certain areas. They're looking for the lumber to patch up, that sort of stuff.
At Carter's, they noted that Barbadians were generally more focused on preparation this year than previously.
The Bajans have definitely this year been more aware than last year, and we have seen a quite increase in stock coming off the shelves, especially flashlights. They've definitely been picking up earlier this year than last year. And also we had a 15% off store-wide last month, end of last month, We did sell quite a bit of generators as well, which is telling us that people are being more aware this year.
Now I know the season only recently started, but so far have you seen an influx of customers coming in trying to, get ready for this rainy season as yet?
Yes, I must say, because I didn't even really picked up on it only until maybe about last week. Then I recognized it was a lot of people coming to buy the fittings. Everybody, they don't really want the whole installment, like the gutters, the downpipes and that, but for some reason some people maybe who had the gutter before, the fittings start to maybe deteriorate over a period of time.